afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Girly Pascual.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to Objectively Reports Show, and I am John Mauricio.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV News. This is your host, Luella Cabalona.
I'm Maya Layton, and I'm your local newscaster.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo. This is Melody Dizon, your Health Matters host.
Hi guys, welcome to the last portion of our show. My name is Nick Vera Perez, and this is Let's Dance with Nick.
Coming from Chicago and the Philippines, a comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Every 10 years, the U.S. Census Bureau counts everyone living in the United States. People like Mr. Lee. It doesn't matter whether they are students, service members, renters, employees, have green cards, work visas, are undocumented, have lived here a long time, or moved here recently or temporarily. Regardless of their age, height, income, or ethnicities, they all count. We all have unique stories that are a part of this great nation. We need to be counted, recognized as a community to have our say in how over $1.5 trillion a year in public funding is distributed for hospitals, schools, and roads for the next generation and beyond. Starting April 1st, it's time to do your part. Fill out the census.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I'm really honored to have a very popular guest who is well known not only in the U.S. but also in the Philippines. He has a lot of Filipino fans and he just finished his concert in Chicago. A very successful concert. It's known, or the title is the Christmas extravaganza. We really had so much fun watching this guy. And here he is, introducing to you Mr. David Pomeranz, multi-talented artist. He's not only a singer, he's a real great musician, a composer, etc., etc. Welcome to our show, Mr. Pomeranz.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be with you.
And congratulations to your successful show. You are very popular among Filipinos. And tell me about the show that you performed this week. And please tell our viewing audience the experience and also for your upcoming shows again, because I think your promoter is thinking of having you back here in Chicago.
Okay, great. Well, the show that we did is you say a Christmas extravaganza, and it's because actually I did a concert within it, but the evening is a lot of different artists, so it's really kind of an artistic celebration, Filipino. Pasco, put it all together, and it was basically a very warm experience, which is why I love playing for Filipinos, because it's a kind of again warm experience that one doesn't always have out there. You know, when I do concerts elsewhere, they're always fine and they always go well, but there's something special when I play for a Filipino audience. So that's a blessing.
Yes, the Filipinos love you, the Filipino audience, and I know that you love the Filipino audience yourself. Well, you have been performing for the Filipino audience for how many decades now?
Oh my God! Well, let's see. Still have my teeth? Yes, I do. Since the '80s, really. I mean, I first went to the Philippines in 1983. And was surprised to get a phone call that my songs were doing very well there. I Got to Believe in Magic was out, King and Queen of Hearts, it's from the movie Zapped, right? And I came over with my band, played the Folk Arts Theater at the time. Remember the Folk Arts, of course, right, in Manila. And it went very, very well. And I hadn't returned again after that for 16 years. So I did the concert. I took out a full-page ad in the Philippine Star, and it said, "Thank you so much." Well, it was wonderful, and it was. But then I went about my business in America and Europe and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, I really missed something beautiful there, and I should have kept my relationship going there. And the postscript is 16 years later, I got another phone call. Please come back and play another concert, which I did. And from that moment on, in the late 90s, I never let go of the Philippines. I really, because it is literally a blessing to me and my family. And look forward to going there several times a year.
Wow.
It's the greatest thing ever, ever, ever.
Wow, congratulations, because it's really difficult to win Filipinos' hearts. And, when we're talking about performers, because we really have some real good performers, but
And
not
now-
as good as you. I guess.
Oh my God. No, but of course you've got some of the greatest performers in the world in the Philippines. And I'm sort of what do you call it? I'm kind of adopted. I'm an adopted child.
You were an adopted son
I
of
think
the
so.
Philippines.
I think so. It's quite wonderful.
I was reading somewhere that you are contributing to the Operation Smile. Do you still do that?
Yes, in fact, I just did a recent concert with Joel Seabag, where we raised some money for Operation Smile. But before that, I've been an ambassador for them. I don't know if you've ever seen what they do.
Yes.
For your viewers, Operation Smile, they handle the cleft lip and the cleft
Yes.
palate that plague so many young people and children. And so what they do is they get doctors to fly to the Philippines for free
Yes.
and perform hundreds of surgeries on children free of charge. So kids that would have had, just a horrific life, it gets handled. And I must tell you one quick thing about that. I actually was in the surgery room and saw several surgeries happening, because it's a mass of surgeries going on at the same time. And I had my scrubs on, my mask, and was allowed to watch. And the technique that they use, the actual technology of the way they sew the wound together,
Yes.
is remarkable. And what's most remarkable is there's no scar. I mean, it's new, it's modern technology, and it's extraordinary. And these people, these once kids, now grown, have a life, have a normal life, and there's no remnant of having been otherwise. It's an amazing thing. So it's an honor for me to do something for them whenever I can.
So do you do it, do you do it through your concerts, so from the fundraising concerts that you do?
Mostly through the concerts, yeah.
And you
And I
also...
go on TV and talk about it.
talk about
I
it.
Blah, blah, blah about it.
So you're a spokesperson for that.
Yeah, definitely, because I had that personal experience.
Yeah, that's a major health problem in the Philippines. And that is a very, very good humanitarian cause that you're involved in. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you.
And going back to your concert, you played a couple of Filipino songs. Can you please, for our audience who were not able to watch the show, can you please give us a sample of your Filipino song, Christmas song?
I learned one song from Gary Valenciano. And I heard him sing it, and I went, ooh, that's a gorgeous thing. So here it is. This is for your fans? Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hi there. I see you. I see you there. There's a guy in his underwear. He's watching you. Pants on, for goodness sake.
Underwear.
There's a lady present here. Okay. So, Pasko na sinta ko, hanap kita, Bakit natatampo? Nilisan ako kung mawawala ka sa piling ko, sinta. Paano ang Paskong alay ko sa'yo?
All right, palakpak naman kayo dyan. That was wonderful.
It's a beautiful song, right?
It is
Oh
a
my
beautiful
God.
song. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs. And well, maybe before we sign off, you can acknowledge some people who have helped you in your concert here.
Oh, okay. Well, many people. Mr. Bermejo, it's Glenn Bermejo. Bermejo. See, that's what I was trying to avoid. I'm. You know what? They sometimes they give me a sponsor list at the end of a show,
Yes.
and I know everybody on the list, but I pronounce them wrong. Always.
That's
what I was afraid
fine.
of doing. And of course Joel Seabag, who is a brilliant writer.
Mr. Joel Seabag is a Hall of Famer. He was a Hall of Famer in music last year.
Yeah, well, he's an extraordinary pianist and composer, but he's also a great humanitarian. He helps his fellows in the Philippines every year with enormous projects to help young children get through school and give them food. And he's the real deal. Beautiful man. And then and the others whom I've met cursorily and will continue to know. And I couldn't tell you their names. I'm sorry. And I certainly mispronounced them if I did. But these are lovely people. These are lovely people. Chicago's lucky to have these people.
Yes, great. Terrific. Thank you for entertaining our Chicago audience. And for sure, they would love to see you back again here in Chicago. How do you like Chicago?
I like Chicago.
Winter.
It's winter. Well, I'm from New York, so I'm used to this stuff. It's a little gray and sleet, and I don't mind that. I like Chicago.
But you're now living in Florida, right?
I live in Florida, where it's a little warmer. It's in Clearwater I live in.
Clearwater. Good for you. Nice Florida weather.
Yeah.
And
then I visit the snow. Instead, I don't live in it anymore. I visit it. So
we love Chicago. We love Chicago's 4 seasons.
yeah, they're deep. They're severe, but they're great, and they make you alive, right?
Yes,
Wouldn't you
Mr.
say?
Pomeranz. Correct. So anyway, any last word for our viewing audience before we sign off?
Just maligayang Pasko to everyone, and what a joy it is to know you, and I hope you have a warm and wonderful holiday with your families and your friends. And nobody does it better than Filipinos. Nobody. Get out the karaoke machine, get out the pancit, big bowls, have a party. So blessings to you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for gracing our show. Maraming salamat po. At hope to see you again. Maybe next year. That soon, right? All right. The most multi-talented performers here in the United States, Mr. David Pomeranz. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Maligayang Pasko, everybody. Listen, I am amazed and moved at the quality of the musicianship on this stage tonight. Oh my God. Oh my God. Probably like you, I'm in the New Wings, and I'm like, with everything you perform. Oh my God. So, we're here for a Christmas party, I hear, yes? Yeah. I just thought I'd come in for the party. It's the weather here is just like Manila, right? a little difference in temperature. Manila's freezer. Yeah. And I'm going to sing a few songs for you, okay? Okay, actually I'm not going to sing it all. That guy's going to sing it. Well, all right. Now here's a song. And you feel free to sing tonight, okay? Is that okay? Sure. Yes, because it's September. It's December. It's not September. It's December. And next month, Christmas will still be going on. It'll be January. And then February. Anyway, so here's a little something from a movie called Zapped. Back in 82. Oh gosh. And sing along, okay? Good, okay, good Christmas sing along. Here we go. Take me to your heart, show me where to start. Let me play the part of your first love. All the stars are right, every wish is ours tonight, my love. With those who wait, trusting love to fate, find out too late that they've lost it. I'll never let go. They will never know the ways of love. You've got to believe in magic. Tell me, how do people find each other? In a world that's full of strangers, you got to believe in magic, something stronger than the moon above. 'Cause it's magic when two people fall in love. I may never know why I need you so. All I need to know is this feeling. Oh, yeah, okay. We were born to share this dream. I know. You know this? 2, 3. Got to believe in magic. Come on. Tell me, how do people find each other in a world that's full of strangers? Got to believe in magic. Oh, something stronger than the moon above. 'Cause it's magic when two people fall in love. Good singing. That was good. Maybe we can go on tour together tonight. Big bus. Well, all right, let's see. The next song, if you will follow me over to my living room. Come to my living room.
Oh man, I love you too. Come to me. Later.
My husband's here though.
Well, all right.
Leave your husband.
I can't hear you. Your husband's here is what you said.
Yeah.
Is he big? He's strong? All right, so here's something. I wrote this with my pal David Zippel. That's it, you like it? No. Too many billion people running around the planet. What is the chance in heaven that you'd find your way to me? Tell me, what is the sweet sensation? It's a miracle that's happened. Oh, I search for an explanation. Only one thing it could be, that I was born for you. It was written in the stars. Yeah, I was born for you. And the choice was never ours. It's as if the powers of the universe conspired to make you mine. Till the day I die, I bless the day I was born for you. Too many foolish people trying to come between us. None of them seem to matter when I look into your eyes. Now I know I belong in your arms. I found the answer. Somehow nothing would seem so wrong if they only realize that I was born for you, and that you were born for me. And in this random world, this was clearly meant to be. What we have in the world could never understand or ever take away. Till the day I die, I bless the day that I was born for you.
to vote.